Alpin, as well as some of the papers that the information I'm about to tell you stems from. There's a lot of information saying that you need to move weights that are 80 to 90% of your 1 rep maximum, or 70%, or cycle that for 3 weeks on and then go to more moderate weights. And what's very clear now from all the literature that's transpired, and especially from the literature in this last 3 years, is that once you know roughly your 1 repetition maximum, the maximum amount of weight that you can perform an exercise with for 1 repetition in good form, full range of motion, that it's very clear that moving weights or using bands or using body weight, for instance, in the 30 to 80% of 1 rep maximum, that is going to be the most beneficial range in terms of muscle hypertrophy and strength. Now, it is clear, however, that one needs to perform those sets to failure, where you can't perform another repetition in good form again, or near to failure. So let's say you're somebody who's been doing some resistance exercise kind of on and off over the years, and you decide you want to get serious about that for sake of sport or offsetting age-related declines in strength. So it appears that 5 sets per week in this 30% to 80% of the 1 repetition maximum range, getting close to failure or occasionally actually going to full muscular failure, which isn't really full muscular failure, but the inability to generate a contraction of the muscle or move the weight in good form. But about 5 sets per week is what's required just to maintain your muscles. So what this means is, for the typical person who hasn't done a lot of weight training, you need to do at least 5 sets per muscle group. And then there's this huge range that goes all the way up to 15 and in some case 20 sets per week. This is where it gets a little bit controversial, but I think nowadays most people agree, and Dr.